Zuko here. So, remember last month when I said that this month's book haul wouldn't be so large? I lied. But, in my defense, last month my book hauls were filmed 2 weeks apart from each other, and I had obtained 28 books. This time, it has been about 5 weeks, so it's better than nothing. Like, just let me live. My book buying kind of coincides with when Chapters, which is the large book chain in Canada, when they have their points deals, because then you get points and you get free books. So, like, let me live. Don't judge me. This is who I am. So first, I wanted to start off with the comics and not really, like, bookish books that I've obtained this month. If you don't know, I am a big Marvel fan, so I have a huge collection of Marvel comics. Now, do I read them all? No. But I don't read all of my books either. I have a problem. Let me live my life. But I will do a bookshelf tour of my comic shelf and my like art inspiration books shelf. First off, we have The Road to Marvel's Avengers. It is one of the like MCU tie-in books, and I don't know who it's by. Who are you by? I don't know who this is by, but I love the MCU so much. Then I have Deadpool Max, which is still in plastic wrap, so I hope that the shine isn't really bad. This is like Deadpool, but like edgier and like mature rated and like, I don't know, like I wanted the edgy Deadpool comic. Judge me. Then I have Spider-Man and Deadpool, Isn't It Romantic? This is volume 1, I believe. Yes. By Kelly McGinnis. I think that's it. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. But yeah, Spider-Man and Deadpool have a comic series together now, and I'm excited about it. Will I read it? Then I have Fear Itself by Matt Fraction and Stuart Immonen. I hope the glare isn't bad. But this is a comic event that I was kind of interested in, so I bought it. Then I have Civil War 2 by, I don't know any of these people's first names. but these three people, Bendis, Marquez, and Poncer. This is apparently like kind of a stupider version of the original Civil War plot arc, but apparently there's a comic in which Tony, aka Iron Man, is like boxing with Justin Trudeau, and I'm like, I need to read all of these specifically to see that happen, because like what the fuck? And as far as I'm aware, lastly, in my not like books section of this, I have The Art of Moana, which I'm so excited about. It's still in plastic wrap. It'll be out of plastic wrap very soon. But I love the art books because I think concept art is super, super cool. So I'm really, really excited about this. I almost have all the current Disney Princess books. I just need the one for Brave. So I'm really excited because concept art is awesome. On to my book reading books. I have History Is All That You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This is about a boy whose ex-boyfriend drowns, and the only person that he really can like talk to about it is his ex-boyfriend's, I guess, current boyfriend, and I think they bond over that. I'm not 100% sure, that's just what I've heard from other people who have bought this book, and I'm excited about it because like I like queer representation. So yeah. Next, I have A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this because most booktubers that I'm aware of have been reviewing this and talking about it, but this is about a boy with ADD, I believe, who sees a kid who used to be his foster brother, and I don't know, something happens. Listen, I go into books pretty blind. If it sounds vaguely interesting, I'm like, yeah, I want this. But it seems interesting, and I'm ready to read it. Not right now. One day, I'll be ready to read it. Next is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This book is, like, directly inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement. It is about a girl who watches a police officer shoot her unarmed friend, and she's the only witness to it. So she has to deal with, like, all of the weird stigma around the shooting of her friend, and also, I believe, go through the whole process of, like, interviews and stuff because she saw it. And, I'm very interested in reading this, honestly. Next, I have Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. I don't know what this is about. A love story. Probably a quirky love story. I don't know. That's all I know. I'm so sorry. Next, I have Aristotle and Dante, Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alray Sinez? I can't read. I can read. Clearly because I'm buying books. I'm really bad with names. I'm not 100% sure what this is about. I believe it's a really strong book about friendship between Aristotle and Dante. There might be some queer stuff in there, I don't know. But everyone raves about this book, and I'm interested to read it and see if I enjoy it. Next I have Gemini by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I hauled Illuminae last month, I think, and I wanted the sequel, so I bought the sequel. Hopefully I enjoy them. This is a huge book, but apparently it's told in like files and stuff, so it's not just like walls and walls of text. But yeah. Next is The Walled City by Ryan Groton. I believe this is about a city, clearly, that is walled off, and a bunch of horrible things are happening inside the walls of the city, and people are trying to escape. I could be completely off, but that's what it sounds like from the summary synopsis thing in the front. So next I have The Infernals by John Conley. Last month, I don't know if you'll know, but I wasn't sure this book was ever going to show up, and it did. This is a sequel to The Gates. It might also be the sequel to whatever the third one is, or unless this is the third one. I don't remember which order they go in, but yeah, it showed up, so that's cool. Next I have The Rook. It's in plastic wrap, so I hope the shine's not bad. It is by Daniel O'Malley. I believe this is some kind of supernatural thing about a woman who wakes up and has no memory and she's surrounded by corpses, as it says on the back. But yeah, it sounded interesting. I wish I had a better summary for it, but I honestly don't completely understand what it's about, but it sounded interesting, so I bought it. Next I have Son of a Trickster by Eden Robinson. This is the first book in a trilogy that just came out, and I believe this is about a kid, oop, it's slipping, who is the son of Loki, from what I can tell. I could be super off, but I bought it because it sounded interesting, and also I'm kind of trash. Next is Furthermore by Tahara Mafi. I believe it is about a colorless girl in a world full of color, and it sounds like an adventure novel, and it's middle grade, so hopefully it's like pretty romance-free, which is what I want in a book. It's just super pretty, and I wanted to read it. That's all I got for you. Next is Wandering Star by Romina Russell. It is the sequel to Zodiac, which I hauled in, I think, my first book haul, but it might have been the last one. I don't really remember what it's about, but I wanted to buy it when I saw it on Book Outlet because it was cheap, and if I liked the first one, I wanted to have the second one. And if I don't like the first one, I'm not out of a bunch of money. So yeah. Next is A World Without You by Beth Revis, which is about a boy who believes that he can travel through time and such. I'm not really sure where it goes from there. I don't remember. So, but it looks interesting. Just trust me on this and go read the summary. Next I have Battle for Wandla by Tony Didderalizzi. I don't know how to read his name. I'll never know how to read his name. This is book 3 in the Wandla series, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. Ah! My stack of books just fell, in case you didn't know. Well anyway, next I have Bits and Pieces by Jonathan Mayberry. It is the final book in... Thanks, Sad Pug. It is the final book in the Rotten Ruin series. It's book 5. It's about zombies. So yeah. Then I bought a new hardcover copy of Breaking Dawn because mine looked terrible, and now I have a nice pretty version. And lastly, judge me all you want, because I know I just told this in the last one, but I got another hardcover copy of Artemis Fowl because this one matched the other books, whereas like the other one didn't so much. It was taller and it was more holographic, which is cool. I'm not getting rid of it, but I wanted this one too. I have a problem, okay? I have a problem and I know it. So yeah, that is my March book haul. It's a lot. It's all on the floor now, splayed everywhere because it fell. But I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you whenever I do my next video. Ah! I'm a mess.